Hello, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Hope y'all are having a great day. My little boy's left his little coloring stuff out here. Well, as y'all can hear, it's quiet. My little boy isn't here today. And that's okay. The last few days leading up to Mother's Day have been really hard for me. I don't know why. But for some reason, this Mother's Day has hit me harder than the other ones. I think it's a combination of selling the property and kind of closing that chapter in my life. And starting a new chapter. I'm very, very happy about it. But y'all, I'm going to tell y'all about my mama today. I'm going to tell you the story about how I was picked to be her little girl. And I guess today I kind of have to tell you the story, the short version, about how I became a mama. So, just a little bit about me. It was always me and my mom. It was, we were a pair. We were a team. If you've seen one of us, you've seen us both. My mom didn't leave me with people to go out and do whatever she wanted to do. Stay with my mom. Sometimes to the, probably to the discomfort and the aggravation of others, probably. But there was one thing about her. If I wasn't welcome, she wasn't going. And I can remember a situation. I didn't realize it. Hang on. I can remember situations where I didn't realize it at the time. But looking back on it now, I could kind of feel that maybe she brought me sometimes to places, to different events and parties and things that, not parties, it's weird, but different situations that people thought, why didn't you leave that kid at home? But she didn't. My mom was hilarious. She was so funny. And she made everybody around her, she was contagious. And you couldn't really be around her without being in a great mood because she was so fun. And she was the kind of woman that preferred a thrift store or yard sale to a Macy's or a mall. She was the kind of woman that would cook a pot of soup beans and she would eat them for 3 days and never complain about it and love every minute of it. She was the kind of mom that could make the most mundane, ridiculous thing a big, exciting adventure. She was the kind of mom that would load up our family car for a vacation and drive toward the interstate and say, "All right, Leslie, do you want to go north or do you want to go south? Do you want to go east or west? Which way do we go?" No plans, no itinerary. We would just go. She took me on camping trips, even though she wasn't wild about the outdoors and the bugs and the snakes and the turtles and the tents, but she took me anyway because she knew that I loved it. She spent countless hours beside of hotel swimming pools, probably bored out of her mind and hated the water, just so I could swim. My mama couldn't carry a tune in a 5-gallon bucket, but she would do. She would stop anybody that would listen and tell me to sing Rocky Top. Even up until my middle school years, we lived in a single wide trailer, and when it would come terrible storms, I would wake up and I was always welcome to get in bed right beside of her. And she'd tell me about Jesus and how much He protects us and loves us. She made me go to church. Always. Even as a grown-up high school kid, all my other friends were given options. Do you want to go? It wasn't an option in our house. Just went. And she taught me how to grow things. How to put seeds in the earth and how to grow them and harvest them and how to preserve them. And it's a skill that is more precious than gold. She taught me how to work hard. She taught me everything I know. She was truly an amazing woman. Truly. The kind of mom that everybody wants, and the ones that didn't have it, they missed out. My mom was an amazing person. She had a good heart. She gave. She helped people without ever telling a soul. I can't tell you how many stories I heard after she passed at her funeral. People came up to me and said, you know, different things. Like one time, my mom would take the youth group of the church, some of the kids, out to eat after church sometimes, all on her dime. Never asked for nothing. She would take them out to eat, and one of the boys came to me. He's since graduated from college and became a married grown-up man, and he told me, he said, I'll never forget going out to eat with your mom after church. We had so much fun. And he said, one day we were in a restaurant and there was a soldier in there and he was eating his dinner. He was alone. And your mom paid for his meal with the server and told her not to tell nobody. He said, but we knew. And he said, you know how many times I've done that since? My mom left an impact. My mom would buy groceries for people she knew that was struggling and just sneak up and leave them on their front porch and drive away. She didn't want any credit for it. She didn't want any recognition. She didn't want any kind of hullabaloo made about it. She just did it because it was a good thing to do. I've seen her feed homeless people. I've seen her do amazing things. She was just one woman. One simple, sweet woman from southeastern Kentucky, but she made an impact. She changed people's lives. And that's her legacy. And that's what she's left behind her. Nothing else matters. Property or things or cars or houses. None of that matters. She left that. That's her legacy. She couldn't have left me $100 million in the bank. And I couldn't be any prouder of my mama. Because she was truly an amazing woman. I hope that someday I can be a fraction of what she was. I hope I'm the kind of mom that my son remembers building blanket forts with and just all the things. I'm a very lucky girl to have had her. Very, very fortunate to have had my mom. So, for all of you out there today, if you still have your mom, cherish that, treasure that. Unless there's a situation where they're toxic. But if you've got a good mommy and you've still got her here, treasure her. Spend every moment you can. Listen to her, talk to her. Find out what she was like when she was young, before you. Those are the things you'll hang on to after she's gone. I hope y'all have a good Mother's Day. And I hope you guys are ready to be looking at this mug. I've taken some time and I've taken some reflection, and I've thought about a lot of things. So starting tomorrow, I gotta get back to work. There's a lot more to this than just, making a cooking video. And this is kind of a ministry. I mean, I don't wake up every day treating it like that, but I believe that it kind of is. And I believe that God uses me to bring people joy and to bring people positivity. And if that's what He wants me to share with the world, then that's what I need to get back to doing. I love you guys. And to all you mothers and grandmothers out there, I hope you have the most fantastic, fantastic day. I will see you all soon. I love y'all. Bye.